Greetings everyone and welcome back to another live stream, where as usual I have got to sort my webcam out. There we go. So yes, we're here. We've just finished the conversation off with what's her face, our new navigator person. Can't remember the term. But yes, we've done that. We now need to find a new Enginseer. I can see this is going to be a problem for me to remember what to say here today. I feel like that's a bit high. That camera. Come on, load already. Load. Takes its time, this. There we go. Oh yeah, we've got a level up we haven't done. So you already have this. Okay. Whenever operative attacks an enemy that's full wounds, the operative triggers the exploit. Reduces enemy's toughness willpower by -9 for 1 round. Go Tide of that one. You got perception up as well. Doers. Focus. Command your voice. Never an ally uses heroic act. I haven't used many of them. Officer resolved it. These don't seem great. Whenever officer uses ability on an ally, the ally gains a bonus to their perception and ballistic skills. Yeah, we'll do that one. Let's get our willpower going up. And you ballistic and soldier gives a sign that they are about to open fire. The soldier and their allies will automatically dodge the soldier's next attack. Sounds good. So already got Endure, Reckless Strike, Swan Enemy. We're getting Slash ability 1 charges this for this round. Slash cannot be used. Forceful Strike. Yeah, we'll try Reckless Strike. And Athletics. He's our Medicaid person, so to give him that. This lady. Suppose weakness. Whenever operator attacks an enemy that is full wound. Yeah, try that one. And she can have intelligence. Don't know why, but that's what we're going for. Chronos Expanse map. So this is us. New Blood, Machine Keeper. It's a prison planet. Go with that. Permission to report, Lord Captain, members of the sacred cult operating aboard the ship requested an audience. They wish to present gifts and introduce themselves. What sacred cult? They call themselves the Blood-Spun Web. The cult defends the flagship from both internal and external threats. Lady Theodora held them in high regard. Looked favourably upon their activities. Yeah, ready to receive them, might as well. I'll commence preparations at once. So we're going to meet somebody new, hopefully. Well, hopefully this goes alright. Okay, what's going on here? They just killed people. I don't know if they were traitors or something. Must be with that response. Those on deck watch in awe as the final figure moves gracefully into a ceremonial pose. Some officers whisper in excitement, while others murmur prayers to the God Emperor.
The Undying Emperor commanded us to spin a web of blood around his children, and we obeyed. We obey still.
Okay.
Domin von Valancius, death has whispered your name. We disown Domin Theodora. We renounce our oath to her. And now we give the gift of our blood to you.
Okay.
It is the
Creepy.
gift of death. Death has whispered your name. The followers of the tenets of the web swear fealty to their new overlord and offer proof of their devotion.
What do you mean by proof?
We give you a blade, the silent verdict. The Undying One has chosen you to wield this instrument of death.
Okay.
We give you one of our own, Kibella. She will be your shield and shadow. And we give you the blood of these traitors. The tenets of the web will purify their souls.
Okay. Our test succeeded. You've heard many stories about the death cults such as this one. Those devoted holy assassins of the Imperium have turned death into a form of worship of the Emperor. They're extremely exemplary slayers, invisible executioners, and scourge of traitors. I think I just got a subscriber. Thank you, David Woomer. Where was I? Heretics and fallen souls. Many righteous people honour them as votaries of the faith, while others see fearsome rituals and frenzied spectacles touched by madness. Examine the cultists. The cultists of all Voidborn, their lithe, sinewy bodies are clad with light armour, which allows them to move like with an acrobat's nimble grace, and strike with a assassin's swift surety. Their red and black vestments are adorned with sharp spikes and ritual jewelry. By time and training have won their garments threadbare. You can make out patterns of bleeding lacerations. Yep, they're a bit dangerous. Hi, Alan. You're off work today. Mental Australian, so I hope you're alright. Strange straight would be. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm alright. Yeah, no, just another day at work. And you haven't missed much. We've not been going too long. 10 minutes at most. literally this just started. These guys have come to our side. They're going to be working for us. Captives. Okay. Blood drips on the faces of captured officers, technomats and workers. A word has been carved into each of their foreheads with meticulous precision. Traitor, heretic, apostate, renegade. The cuts have been diligently and regularly reopened to prevent healing.
These renegades committed treachery against their domin. Their lips once praised the name of Kunrad Voigtveer, but it is your name they will whisper as they cross over to the other side.
Hello, sir. How are you doing with that key rogue trader? What are you waiting for? Psycho or for the weird commissar? We're only early on, so I'm still trying to work out which way we're going and what we're doing. I think I started with Voidborn. Can I get this up here? That's just a portrait. Doesn't look like we can get it right now. I can show you later. Interesting. So, the death cult watches over my crew. They who honour the Emperor through killing, who devote their every deed to serving him, sacred executioners.
The Domin has discerned our essence. This is a great honor for the blood-spun web. We have woven the bays of this ship together with the threads of our faith for many years. We keep the greatest relic, his tarot, through which he sends us his blessed revelations.
Okay.
We obey the whispers of the Undying One.
This
is our service to him. This is our service to you.
To me. Your heart is filled with awe as you gaze at the cultists. You recognise the feeling you've experienced it before when you walked through the scorching flame and survived. The eyes of your grim guests burn bright with sacrificial fervour. They serve the gaunt Emperor with wholehearted faith and devotion. Tell me about yourself, Kibala. Are you the leader of the Bloodspun Web, or its herald, or its servant?
I am the second spinner of the Bloodspun Web. The honor of this title is bestowed only upon those who have ushered more souls than... It is shameful to speak of one's own deeds. I'm here to become your shadow, not to make boasts.
Okay, what exactly does a cult like the Bloodspun Web do?
The tenets of the web teach us to read the threads of the future and understand the hearts of others. When a soul is filled with the poison of corruption, we know its time has come. We bring liberation.
Okay.
3 strikes, 3 rebukes, 1 blade.
Okay.
This is how we serve the Undying One. This is how we serve you
Basically,
and your flagship.
Super assassins by the sound of it.
But there are others. The virtuous martyrs who contravene his design without realizing it. Those who have come too close to faltering or committing an apostasy, but have not erred yet. We present such souls to the Undying One.
Okay. So they kill innocent people. No, I'm not going to say that. That'll just upset them. You mentioned the tenets of the web. I'm not going heretical. Just go with that. You have my blessing. May your blades bring swift death to the Emperor's enemies.
The blood-spun web will not forget your words, Domin. They are the wisdom of the tenets and the benediction of our duty.
Okay. Why have you brought this rabble to the upper decks?
So you may offer the souls of these traitors as a gift to him. You have the authority to order their execution. Their blood will bind us together through him.
Okay.
For the God Emperor, the Undying One is death itself. The Undying One is duty itself.
Okay. So we get to
Give
sentence
the
them.
order, Domin. Let a spinner of the blood-spun web undergo the test of a sacred trial.
Okay. Judge the traitors myself.
Then, I will tell you of the treacherous blood that runs through their veins.
Okay. Bring them to me so I can judge them. These wretched apostates were caught trying to sabotage the reactor. They are guilty of treason. I swear we are not Sabot, woman's protective suit, pushes forward in protest, but her movement is halted by the thin cord wrapped around her neck. Notice that all the captives have been similarly restrained. The woman clutches her throat as a thin line of scarlet appears between her fingers. Theft of weapons, sabotage, and the deaths of crew in Bay AL-28. Do you have proof of these charges, or are such claims the result of cultic revelations? With all due respect, it is difficult to discern the truth of these accusations without evidence. Divine visions and dark portents may be the reason enough for you to shed blood. That everyone here shares your perspective. Okay, so this person. Enough, Heinrich. The God Captain will decide the truth of these claims. Black, it's true these things were revealed through your visions. The practice of sacred divination using the bones and sinews of a martyr led us to the reactor room. This is true. It's also true that I beheld the actual treachery in my own eyes. What did the accused have to say in their defence? For mercy, we were just technical tunnel workers. We were told to block the ventilation shaft leading to the reactor room. Fumed leakage, supposedly. We didn't know we were doing anything wrong. We were just following orders. As for why we were holding weapons, well, that was, well, you know. She's lying. She'd offered her scowls. They smeared blood on themselves and crawled out of the tunnel wailing. Oh no, the ship's being attacked. There are enemies everywhere. Defend the bay. We rushed off to investigate. They used their cutters to break into the weapons storage at a guard station to store guns and... Okay. Bone and sinew revealed your hubris and abandoned vigilance for the promise of glory. Did not give weapons to the traitors, but you left your post to seek a hero's path. Though you did not act with treasonous intent, you're complicit nonetheless. Oh, I don't know which one to go, how to go with this. Officers and subordinates demoted without chance of reinstatement. Guilty officers to be shot. Punish them. Go on officers. Maybe. Commoners wanted to interact room. Shall fulfill their wish. Throw the traitors into the steam jet. No. That's too rough. Spare the lives of the workers so the guilt is proven. Hereby sentence the guilty officers to be shot. Take them away. What would you done with the rest of the prisoners, Lord Captain? Shall spare the lives of the workers for the guilt is unproven. Let them labour on the ship, but under supervision of enforcers. My people will see that this scum never fails the dynasty in either word or deed. Lord Captain spoken, take them away. Cannot honour you by unshoring the souls of these traitors to the other side. This troubles me. If we should serve you as sword service master, we would take me as a shield and so dumb and glitchy. Sure, the spinners of the blood-spun web were watching, tracking and killing Valencia's enemies long before the warrant trade passed to Lady Theodora. However, their blade has also been known to cut short the lives of highly upstanding persons. We certainly do not have any way to condemn the deeds of the deeply esteemed cult. I'm sure they must have a good reason. Okay. The cultists are the scourge of the seditious. They bring unrighteous to ruin. The enforcers respect the blood-spun web, for we share a common goal to bring his light and his harsh justice to the deepest, darkest depths of the ship. Scourge of the seditious or not, folk are afraid of them for a reason. A couple of watches ago, these spinners took a train. I'm gonna have to turn this music down. It's just, I just can't concentrate. That's better. Took a train driver to pieces for some kind of ritual. Don't know what they told old Malik did to earn that privilege though. Who's gonna feed his family now? That's a low deck problem. What matters is the principle serves you faithfully, Captain. Okay, the Confessor Adalbert. My predecessor's predecessor once delivered a sermon about how the spinners saved this vessel from the servants of the arch enemy. The Southern Wed paid the price in blood, a river of scarlet that flooded the decks from bridge to bilge. They became the blood of the flagship, the pulse in its veins, the beat of its heart. They are the great sacrifice earned them the favour of House Valencius. Seems that not all of the officers have been presented to me yet. Indeed, your lordship, Jocasta Sourbuck. At your service, I entrusted the honour of commanding the forces and keeping order aboard the vessel. It is my duty to punish trespassers, suppress disobedience, penalty attacks. Confessor Adalbert. Your lordship, as humble as servant of the Emperor, I am entrusted to the honour of being the ship's confessor, or, in other words, the highest spiritual authority in your vessel, here to oversee the purity of the crew's faith. I officiate the officer's chapel and also look at the ship's reliquary. You will be my shadow, Kibela. We're having her in our team. I think she's going to be a badass. Move it slow, almost rhythmic as she removes a ceremonial mask. The dark shadows of her eyes accentuate the deathly pallor of her skin. She's covered with ritual scars. Henceforth, I am your shadow, dumbing Glitchy von Valencius. Instrument of death placed in your hand by the Undying One, for so it was ordained, and so his tarot forspoke. I also come bearing the invitation from the Vizier of the Bloodspun Web. He wishes you to know that the doors to the Undying One's temple are open to you. He was suggesting Lord Captain go down into the depths of the flagship to search for this temple. Due respect, the lower decks are for servants and crew. They're not fitting for his lordship. And who's the Vizier? He is the first among us. The Vizier has spun the web of faith and fivefold longer than I have lived. Blood of the flagship's blood, my mentor and teacher. Where is your temple located? I'm not permitted to say. If you wish to find the temple, you must walk the path of Saint Arian, the matriarch spider. Hers was the thread that would become the Bloodspawn web. The path began deep in the flagship, dark tunnels of the freight line, and that is where yours must begin. This journey will bring you closer to the thread of the web, closer to the Undying One, closer to understanding death. Yeah, I'll do it. Your journey will begin in the darkness of the deepest tunnels. The Vizier awaits you. Your blade awaits direction. During Glitchy, we will speak again when the time is right. Okay. Am I going to do this now, or is this just going to put another quest on my journal? I wonder which it's going to be. Well, it's loading. I'll get some sleep. Oh, and they're gone everywhere. Nope, that's not good. Rogue Traeger's ship is a veritable city sailing through the void. The ship has numerous compartments that you can visit. Navigate these compartments using the map. Okay. Let's do this again. So it's him again. The pandemonium outside the bridge gate. One of the officers seems to be demanding an audience with you in person. I think I hear Master Wazarian's voice. In any case, I wanted to warn you in advance. Okay, what's going on now? Come on, load already. Got another cutscene to work out. Got my fancy chair. Him. Every day, sounds on the bridge are disrupted by the voices raising anger. Abelard's is loudest of all. It's not the conduct of an officer. These are the antics of a high-born brat out on a lark. Explain yourself, Lieutenant. The woman standing before Abelard strives with all her might not to quail under the onslaught of her superior's anger. What? Depot 4. I apologise, sir, but I must speak to the Lord Captain. Very well, Lieutenant, you may address the Lord Captain. At least because I see you've already seen fit disturbing. Your unauthorised appearance on the bridge and display of belligerence towards a higher ranking officer will be logged on your personal file without delay. Lord Captain, Lieutenant Avril Event requesting permission to speak on a matter of extreme importance and urgency. Yeah, you may speak, but I want to hear a report, not a shouting match. Having two officers bickering in full view of the bridge is unacceptable. Sorry, Lord Captain, I thought that drastic times called for drastic measures. Fair enough. The matter could not wait. Any minute now an assault unit will be dispatched to the lower decks on the orders to crush the workers' strike by any means necessary, but I am convinced that this step is unwarranted and that the crisis itself was provoked by the actions of one of the senior officers. Ooh. No hurry to intervene, let's off skeptical huff. He glances at Saurback, who is standing not far from him, but she maintains a stony expression. Lord Captain, I urge you to investigate the actions of Seneschal Veresian and intervene in what's happened to the lower decks, because very soon we'll have a mutiny or a massacre on our hands. There's an insurrection in the making on board my ship, and no one has informed me. I would not deem it a problem worthy of rogue traders' attention. The lower decks, as it happens, are in revolt. 30-some Years ago, we had a revolutionary leader rise up and dared to establish workers' rule across the entire ship. It took months to restore order, but even 8 years later, we're still battling rumours of a hero had survived the execution, was on the verge of gathering people to fight against tyranny once more. Needless to say, the rumours were baseless. As for the current situation, we have sufficient enforcers to deal with it. But on this ship, the word of the Lord Captain carries more weight than a salvo from 100 bolters. I'm sure that if the rogue trader addresses the malcontents directly, he'll quell the unrest. I dared to think what problem you would disturb the rogue trader with next. Perhaps you would seek the Lord Captain and break up the brawls in the mess room. I've given you the means to resolve the problem. Simply need to use them. If I may, your lordship, send a hit squad to crush the rebellion as a means of ignoring the problem, not solving it. Okay, how did this start? The situation could boil over any minute, so I'll give you a condensed version. It all began when the enforcers found a cultist amulet on the body of someone who's been killed in a drunken brawl. We reported it up the chain immediately, arranged for a cleansing rite to be performed, and opened an investigation. No heretics have been found alive, but the search has brought tensions between the enforcers and workers to... Okay, where does Wersian come into it? I'll explain. Okay. We need to hurry, the time is running out. I will not hurry since my competence is under scrutiny. I should speak as long as I see fit. There is an established order to the way things are done on the ship. One of the pillars of the system is that the rogue trader's attention is not distracted by trivial matters. The Seneschal's role to ensure that. I've always handled internal problems myself, so, of course, when I received information about the cultists hiding on the low decks, I took matters in hand. As long as I live, not one of the vermin who murdered Theodora van Valencius will find refuge on this ship. You're far too heavy-handed, Seneschal Versian. Arrests, interrogations, mass punishments, entire sectors has driven people to the brink. Now, there's a strike on the lower decks, Endeavour 4 to be precise. 3 worker clans are involved, but many more are passively supporting them. The situation could degenerate to all-out insurrection. When I reported my concerns, the only response received was an order to dispatch an assault unit and crush the strike with maximum force. What is Depot 4? Depot 4 is one of the poorest sections of the lower decks. It's home to clans and general labourers. They are not as valuable as ships to the ship as the families who have served its specialised systems for generations. They are an easily replaceable resource, one which is now more besides given succour to cultists. Level 4 is poor and troubled, but the worst means drunken fights and illegal rot gut brewing. We've handled the workers of Depot 4 in the past. We would have done so again if the crackdown on Depot 4 hadn't been so harsh. Okay, another important point to bear in mind, the problem is not limited to this sector. It is located in one of the most populated lower decks. Everything that happens there has a knock-on effect in the neighbouring sectors. Okay, what do you have to say about this, Eldabad? See no need to add anything, I act within the remit of authority. Okay, best interest. Confirm the rectitude of my section. Okay. For my part, I'll urge Lord Captain to go down to the lower decks. Master at Arms, the ship's enforcers report to you, yet you seem hesitant to provide your own perspective. Like Lieutenant Vent, I respect the chain of command and realise that it's not within my right to challenge my superiors. That being said, while I entirely share Master Weresian's opinions of what Fate Depot 4 deserves, I must note that this insubordination is a direct consequence of practices that he himself introduced. see you've decided to follow the lieutenant's example after all. His behaviour does you no credit. So in fact, would you say the Seneschal has singled you out from your peers in any way? Never granted you any periods, never once advocated for any officer that dictated my promotions, although he's the man who has convinced me to become an officer in the first place. He offered me the extensive guidance of my service, for which I am grateful to him, and while not all my fellows receive such attention, I know of at least a dozen fine officers whom the Seneschal keeps his sights on to ensure they continue to strive. To prepare the new generations of the dynasty's servants, to instruct them, and to separate those with potential from those who have exhausted it. That is my duty as Seneschal. The ship's has bays worth of pilots and officers, technicians and stewards whom I have raised personally by the throne. The third person standing on this bridge right now is a student at one point. I see. Evidently my officers are anything but a shining example of unity and adherence today. I find myself to blame. Okay, I'm certain the Seneschal was acting within his authority, but I will verify the soundness of his decisions for myself. Don't preserve you, Lord Captain. Thank you for your support. Enterprise bordering on the sophomoric, but I please yourself, Lord Captain. However, I categorically insist that I escort you. Captain, I regret that the enforcers weren't able to handle the situation, which then led to your and the Seneschal's involvement. Consider my duty to go to that for myself and see the expedient resolution of... Okay, so we've got those two guys come with us. So we can only take 4. Is that right? Oh no, that's quest, and they're selected. Yeah, we'll just take everybody. Why not? See what goes down. Yeah, switch and take that scum. He swipes the sweat from his brow, starting the human gesture. And telling one, a rare moment that he allows his age and weariness to show through his armor-like veneer of self-assurance. The lower decks are the source of endless problems. Sometimes I dearly regret that we cannot replace the locals with servitors. Let's keep this moving. We need to get to the bottom of this. Something resembling this is made out of thermal insulation. Okay. Have a look what we got. And go this way.
Is there money to be made?
I still do not see our purpose in coming here.
Huge pipes, yeah.
Relax, old man. Going for a stroll on the lower decks every once in a while is good for you. Lets you see how the simple folk live.
Okay, who's this? Avrilla Vrent. The sounds of a heated discussion reverberate through the ship's bays. Lieutenant Avrilla Vent of the ship's enforcers is barring the path of her superior Master Arms Jocasta Sauerbeck, who arrived clad in armour. Judging by their expressions and tone, the standoff has dragged on for some time already. Lieutenant Vent, my patience is wearing thin. I have given you an order, now get out of my way. Cannot comply with those orders, ma'am. This is my deck and my sector, so as long as this area remains under the control, the Lord Captain's oh, yeah! Can't speak properly. Under the Lord Captain's special oversight, no action can be taken without my express position. There are only 3 people who are authorized to make me stand down. The first officer, the rogue trader, and the Emperor himself. So not all my lessons have fallen deaf ears. Your Lordship, noticing you, the 2 officers snapped to attention. What's the situation? Lordship, my people have locked down the bay where the strikers are, including their leaders. We have the situation under control as far as resources allow. To control, Lieutenant, I came here to lead the investigative unit. What do we say? The rebel is on the verge of mutiny. And there's nothing to investigate. Simply calls for immediate repressions and firing squads, and you, Vent, are a step away from facing charges yourself. I want to speak to the strikers. Yeah, Adelbard didn't like that. Here, right you are, Lord Captain. Allow me to wish you good luck. And am I supposed to? Am I supposed to be going somewhere?
Keep your wits about you.
Is it down here? Dozen pairs of eyes stare apprehensively at you. The people before you are typical inhabitants of the lower decks. You take their simple clothing, crude weapons, faces that display varying levels of mutation, and barely discernible to strange to the outright grotesque. A whisper passes through the crowd. You detect a mixture of fear, astonishment, and joy in their reactions. Finally, 3 people break away from the crowd, an elderly woman and 2 men. These must be the leaders. They bow clumsily before you. The Lord Captain, you have come down to us. Tell me what's troubling you. Why are you striking? It's just striking? That's news to us, your Lordship. All we're doing is asking questions, saying what we think. Old Nan? Oh, shut rivet. Here's the deal, your Lordship. The damned enforcers are all over us down here. They say that they're looking for cultists, one wrong word, and they're reaching for the buttons. If they want to punish someone, they turn off the heating to the whole base for weeks at a time. So we get sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones died from inflammation in their lungs, all because of the enforcers. Okay. Does not interrupt the workers, but you see the sadness in their eyes. Okay. It's true. Vent is the only enforcer officer who stood up for us. It's clear as day who had the mother from the lower decks and who grew up amidships, and there's no fellow feeling towards us. Lordship, we're no villains here. We're honest workers, your servants. We've plotted no disorder, went on strike openly, and now we've got guns pointing at us. We're Dune is asking to be allowed to work in peace without being harassed. Okay, your persecution started apropos of nothing, you say? I was told that one of you was found with a possession of a cultist amulet. And there is heretics hiding there. Cultist amulet? What's that? The Gigar they found on the dead drunkard. If it was something evil forbidden... What second? Just wait for you going to bed. The Enforcer just said they were looking for heretics among us. Anyone obstructing their investigation would be punished. But how could there be heretics here? We know our own people. There have been no new faces around. Afraid not. If there were, we'd be the first to report them. As for the amulet, or whatever it is, they took it off the dead body. No cultists still breathing in our sector, that's for sure. When that fight broke out, some enterprising folks looted the bodies. The boots they came back with, nobody's ever tread these decks in boots so fine. I tell you, seems to be the cultists have better commanders than us. Yeah, those boots really were fine. They had no harm in taking them, right? As for the amulet, it must have been pocketed by someone who didn't know any better. We don't need any amulets around here. We all worship the Emperor, and when we're working, we bow down before the machine spirits of the large and small transformers and servo motor. The same way my grandfather was taught hundreds of years ago by the tech priest who came calling. Believe us, your ship, we are the people of faith. Naive children. When you're taught from an early age about the danger of arch-enemies' creations, when you're warned by any unfamiliar object could be one of them. We were told, Holy Sister, but it was long ago. Last time we saw her confessing in our sector was just after I had my third little one. That's regrettable. Don't lay your burden of leading a righteous life on the shoulders of holy fathers. You blame. Who you blame when beasts crawl out of the amulets you stole from the heretics? The holy fathers who was not there, or the scavenger who brought the evil down on himself from his neighbours? Okay. Adelbard, do you want to have anything to add? I authorise the use of all necessary measures to locate chaos worshippers in this sector. Specific steps taken by the officers were not reported to me. Nevertheless, I'm certain their actions were justified. Cultists no drunken stevedores. They are the enemy, and the threat to the ship neutralising them demands decisive action. Was it necessary to torture these people, they called? The rebel understands only one language, Lord Captain, that of violence. As per regulations, should the labourers persist in their willingness to cooperate, the next step is limiting air supply, cutting off the water, which is almost certain to restore order. The peasants can grumble all they want, but in the end, source of their own misery. Okay. What changes do you want? Do you look at this? The exalted Lord Captain himself is asking us to build just what we want. Well, here's what. I want you to rein in your damned enforcers. Quit turning off the heat. Stop battering everything that moves. No, that's not it. I want the enforcers gone from here, and we want to be armed. Give us arms and we'll govern ourselves. We defend ourselves, and the cultists do this, show their face. I've been leader of a clan for 20 years now. Get rid of these club-wielding thugs can only improve things around here. Stagger, you've gone too far, old man. They'll never let us, the maggots on the lower decks, live without the enforcers breathing down the necks. Probably even assist enforcers on the upper decks too. That's for the weapons. What do we need them for? Before the first day's out, somebody shooting their neighbour out of stupidity or drunkenness. Do not need that. If the enforcers stop hassling us, that'll be enough. In return, we find the scavengers who robbed the cultists' bodies and we'll talk to them, one lower decker to another. If there are any more of those damned amulets about, we'll hand them over to the enforcers ourselves. Speak for yourself and your clan, and I'll speak for me and mine. I don't want empty gestures, I want real change. Promise us the world now. As soon as the Anointed One turns his back, these brutes will be on us even harder than before. So we dared speak out. Okay. I'm not giving them weapons. That seems like a bad idea. Okay, Adelbard. Sorry about scavenging the boots and accidentally picking up a heretical amulet. Doesn't convince me. These people are moments away from rebelling and possibly becoming minions of the arch enemy. must not give them what they want, even if they did acquire something instantly, purely out of their own stupidity. That does not mean they are not tainted with corruption. What begins as petty thievery can turn to a far greater problem. I've seen it before. My second war, there was a sergeant in the Imperial Guard regiment who was stationed nearby. Sergeant took an ordinary pocket knife from the body of a heretic. The whole unit lost their lives for it. When they finally managed to break into the barracks, they found not a single survivor, only the pocket knife, which had grown through all the rows of the beds like metal choking vine. Okay. Master of Arms, what do you think? Kid Rebel Agrox. Taken Agri World. Okay. They understand brute force and will interpret any concession as a sign of weakness. Giving them weapons and recalling the enforcers would be folly. I agree, it would be bad to withdraw them. Yeah, we're going with this one. Spreading anarchy on the ship is the first step towards embracing chaos. Putting weapons into untrained hands could be even worse. What more? The enforcers are needed to maintain oversight and order. Withdraw those demands and we'll consider the rest. Hey, passed. Well, Nan, listen. Owlcat himself has come down to us and is offering concessions. I don't know a single person in the whole of Depot Foes ever stood next to the road taker, let alone talk to one. Back down. Now's no time to be stubborn old crone. Listen to us, old Nan. The three clans of Deck 4 ought to act as one. We've made our mind up. It's your turn to decide. Don't ask them to disband the enforcers or give us weapons. We don't need any of that. You two are ganging up on me, is that it? So brave against an old woman? Well, shut up. I will. Indeed. I won't go against two clan leaders on my own. If you want to make peace with the enforcers, make your peace. Then it's decided. The persecution will stop, and I will expect you to assist in locating remaining amulets or weapons left by the cultists. Lordship, thank you. I have not abandoned us lower deckers. You came yourself and settled everything. Tell my grandfather. So lost profit factor. That's probably not good. Of course, your lordship. We'll root out a nasty business even faster than the enforcers. Yep, okay, back to the ship. Good greetings, your lord. Grace. Something unexpected. Adelaide imperiously dismisses the unit to stand at a distance and addresses your other companions. If an urgent matter to discuss with the Lord Captain, please give us a moment. So you and the last vestige of restraint vanishes. Well, are you pleased with your investigation, Lord Captain? Kowtow to disloyal rebel, believe the lies and show them leniency. Next time the ship is attacked by cultists, that rebel will welcome them in with open arms and allow them wreak whatever havoc they like. Just because you're a weak leader. So how you see the future helm of Fund Village's Protectorate? Do not speak to your Lord Captain in that tone. Let's talk about your role in all this. Instead, you allowed the revolt to happen. Your actions practically guaranteed it would. I would have handled the situation myself had you not decided to intervene. Remember the Lord Captain Theodora? Do you think she ever slipped one foot in the lower decks? No, she did not. Such matters were left to myself and junior officers, while she dedicated herself to grand designs of the Protectorate. It's true strategic and road trader art. Give me a reason why I should continue listening to your advice and trusting your judgment. Right now I don't see any. Never expected to hear such words draw my ears, but I suppose I have brought this on myself. Allow me to explain. The prosperity on the Valancius Protectorate is not just an empty phrase to me. I left the Imperial Navy for the chance to see it flourish. It was the most momentous decision of my life. I did it because I saw Lord Captain Theodora's deeds, the sign of true greatness. Rogue traders do not simply forego new routes and capture words. They create order out of anarchy. The creative impulse was entirely lacking during my time in the military. So I left behind everything I'd known, everything my family had known, come from a long line of officers, and embarked upon this incredibly reckless venture. Lord Captain Theodora entrusted me with the concerns she had no time for. She would go off on a flagship for long periods, to distant frontiers, on scouting voyages, and advancement of the entire protectorate rested on my shoulders. Then suddenly everything that had been built up over the years began to quake, rattling like a flimsy hanger on a seismically active world. When the senior officers betrayed us all, the rogue trader was killed. Who knows what's happening on the planets? I'll tell you this honestly, without fear of appearing weak. All this has come as a grievous blow to me. I'm not panicking or grieving because I cannot allow myself to panic or grieve. You're bound to aid the new rogue trader, to aid you, to find your footing quickly as possible. To do that, I must insulate you from the problems that in the past have been dealt with by my tried and tested procedures set on the ship's regulations. Procedures that were established long ago and have functioned smoothly for decades. This is a lot of stuff. I'll go with this one. I value what Theodora created, and trust that the situation is a aberration in the ship's otherwise smooth operation. Since the established procedures are working, I see no reason to change them. I'm glad you see the value in the foundations laid down by your illustrious predecessor. Why fix what isn't broken? As for me, I shall endeavour not to cause you any further consternation, Lord Captain. Now please, let's leave the lower decks. If the rogue trader decides to stretch his legs, there are more suitable places. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Well, that's another little thing done. Oh, I wanted to see if what I could do with that sword that they gave us earlier on. Oh, I won't stop watering. It's annoying. No, that wasn't it. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Silent verdict, 17 to 20. Can I put that there? Nope. I don't know which one I had on now. Is it sniper rifle? Looks like the rogue trader is using the last pistol in the game. Okay. Not sure what you mean by that. Sort by... There isn't a damage one. 3-5. Oh, well maintained. That's the one we were using before. I knew it wasn't that one. Right, you want an upgrade. The ability our talent uses the fellowship bonus. Yeah, I'll do that one. That. Go with... Which one's she? She is Blade Dancer, got weapon skill. This one. Then immediately returns to the cell where they started. Got that one. Athletics. Okay. Let's get going. Let's get going. Right. Carrying over here. All you try and do is get from one side of the map to the other. It's constant interruptions. Hopefully this means we're approaching there. Nope. A fancy desk. She makes way through the star system. A strange fatigue falls over your eyelids grow heavy. Okay. What? You raise your head with a start. Someone is there in your study. You stand up and stare at dozens upon dozens of corpses surrounding you. Among the number, you recognize the disfigured and bloodied faces of those who died on the ship's bridge, those you met in your previous life. How is this possible? Where are the enforcers posted to stand guard? That is not. You are alone against the horde of heretics risen from the darkness. As if of his own accord, the shard lying on the edge of the desk, the sole remnant of Voidvir's weapon slips into your hand. The metal is searing cold. The dead sway from side to side, collapsing around you in nightmarishly slow advance. Stop, I don't wish for any of you to die. The dead remain deaf to your words, creeping ever closer with the inevitability of death itself. You belatedly realise that your trembling hand has found a shard when its razor sharp edge cuts into your palm. Unbearably bright light floods everything around. You find yourself surrounded by grovelling minions, their bodies shivering in the mere presence. Your hand no longer holds a pitiful shard, but a majestic and intricate weapon, a skillfully crafted sword with strange and unnerving proportions, a curved design, an unusual hilt adorned with the image of a closed eye. The eye opens wide, revealing the gaze so ancient and dark that it steals your breath away. You felt the gaze before, there on the bridge. The voice appears in your mind, only confirms it. The tapestry is woven, the path is chosen, accept your fate, champion. I am the sword's master, not its servant. Yeah. Feel the sword's immense weight pulling you down. You resist its will for a moment longer before collapsing to the ground at the sound of obvious laughter. Strange such that you fear your back will break at any moment. Vogue, the first dawn, is hereby woven into the tapestry of your fate. Seek the second dawn in the hands of she who rises above the future dominion. The former aspirant fell, and thus the new one will become the chosen weaver of destinies, make mortals serve you as their god, become the vessel of the edge. No, I don't want to. I just want a fancy weapon. You waken from the vision kneeling next to your desk, clothes are drenched in sweat, with a sour taste on your tongue. Your head is ringing. You struggle to recall those faces and the image of the sword in your hand. Only the deep cut in your palm, the bloodied shard lying on the floor remind you of what has transpired. The foreign present rises up of the deepest, darkest recesses in mind. The cut in your hand burns like acid, and the alien consciousness in your head greets the pain with a discordant wave of barely intelligible voices. I'll get rid of the shard. You'd rather die than touch that thing again, so you reach shaking hand for your vox and call for a servitor. Now you just have to wait for the mindless automaton to arrive, pick up the cursed artifact, head for the nearest airlock to be claimed by the void. It's got more dogmatic when we got rid of the shard. Link your account. Nope. Go away, don't care. Okay, this is all just stuff. Let's get out of here. Trying to get a ship moving again. I just want a new Enginseer. We haven't got one. Begin scan. Okay, starport. Everyone to the starport. Okay, we're just being shot at there. Better not scratch my ship. Starport greet to as if we could tell who was firing who. Halt! Weapons on the ground, or I'm firing. The correct helmet adorned with a crooked label that reads Sergeant Malga. Right, so our skies are in lockdown. The rebels are shooting down anything that flies. You lot just happen to land in our reach without a scratch to show for it. And the shutters like that, where they get it, stolen from the power set, isn't it? Go on, lads. By holy throne, what is this mess? They're a rough spot, old man. Go easy on them. Adelard, enlighten this rebel about the proper manner of greeting the God Emperor's chosen. You stand before the rogue trader von Valancius, you ignorant worm. Snap to attention this instant. Give his lordship a formal report. So it does do that. No mistakes, sir. At once. The starport is under control of the Governor's Wardens. Perimeter commander is Sergeya. A frag grenade explosion cuts off the rest of Sergeant Word. Shrapnel flies everywhere. With peace and street. One shoulder soldiers fall to the ground, clutching the remains of his forearm. It's now adorned with crimson tatters. Blood is pouring out the stump. The soldier's agony is short-lived. The sergeant curses and hastily says an army prayer for the dead. Pardon me, Sergeant Las Malga reporting. Units holding the starport on the governor's orders. How may I serve? What is going on here? Russia and rebellions in both the capital and the provinces. First the lower levels sparked and then went up into the spires. They hit the Vox hubs, the arsenals, the mag train stations, and Felix tore off his mask precisely because he knew about the trouble in Reiched Minoris. He knew none of our allies would come to our aid. You may continue your report, peasant. My unit was here when it all went to the Groxes. The tech priest linked this to the satellites reported sightings of strange void ships in the system. They're orbiting the star until one of them set course for it landing on Kraken Majoris. The governor took precautionary measures and ordered increased security at the key facilities. Everyone knows that whenever something's not right, you double the warden details. The land was raised, sent here to secure starboard. It's the only reason we were able to hold it. Okay. They're crushing us, the scumbags. The whole turn since the last reinforcements came in. Running low on ammo. Every other fighter's wounded. I don't know how bad it is in the streets, but they'll drive us out of here any minute. Who are you anyway? Certain 11th generation loyal hold soldier Hout's Winterscale. It's one of the other rogue traders. Ever since the old days, his lordship, the rogue traders recruit soldiers and shipwrights from Rykad Minoris. So there's no greater honour for a Rykadian than serving his lordship. What caused this rebellion? Little thoughts there. We've fallen in hard times, grounds keep shaking, things keep exploding, people are scared, they've forgotten all about their duty. That's what, when those, Emperor forgive me, preachers came, they started riling everyone up. Sure enough, we shot a few, they just kept coming, more and more of them. Pat him on the shoulder. You're doing fine work, Mulga. So your troops. It's people like you that hold the Imperium together. They live to serve. Do you know what's happening to... Do you happen to know if a member of the Inquisition has come here? Don't know, sir. There definitely haven't been any visitors like that on my watch. You might have to inquire at headquarters, your lordship. Going to see the governor. Firing reports, sir. As long as the rebels keep shooting their damned anti-aircraft battery, there's absolutely no way to shuttle you to the governor. It would have to be on foot, and the streets are dangerous. I have no one to send with you as escort. I have assigned all available troops to the company, the esteemed tech priest to the governor. They'll foxcast orders to them to wait for you, inform headquarters. They better send out a convoy to meet halfway. Meanwhile, just follow the governor's orders and hold the line here. You're a good soldier, but you've got a lot of blood on your hands, both of yours and others. You know, the same hand that salutes now might falter in darkness. Rank and epaulets won't save you from the bitterness. Pardon me, lady, but I can't get my head round these fancy words you're saying. I've seen plenty of blood, but trust me, I'll fight to my last drop. I don't know what you want to click then. You're a good soldier. I will see the harem is noticed. Live to serve. Okay. In travels, you hear many rumours. Those that are deserving of the road chase are logged in the separate section of the journal. But training can expand, so I tell you about rumours regarding your old deeds and exploits. Okay, rumours. Lord Inquisitor is a powerful figure who plays a pivotal role in the fight in the Crown of Century. Okay. And the unidentified void ship. I'm supposed to be going.
May his light harden our hearts. New trials await us in this place.
Bridge Technomat.
It's going from bad to worse. I expected a typical dull reception with the governor, not more carnage.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, so it's not that way. Not that way, so it's got to be this way.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Are you ready to die?
Are you ready to die? Cabela has a remarkable background. As a death cult session, she can use a special ability called Raining Blood. When used, it causes is the tag of Cabela's next melee attack to explode in a burst of blood, covering the floor and enemies behind her target. The affected enemies suffer additional damage. Cabela can also use special throwable consumable called Blood Vial to spill even more blood on the battlefield. Cabela is a blade dancer. Blade dancers are incredible skilled sword fighters who can devastate enemies using 2 attacks, Blade Dance and Death from Above. Blade Dance ability allows Blade Dance to make several light strikes against a random adjacent targets. If there's only one adjacent target, all attacks are directed against that one. Okay. 2 swords are equipped, the Blade Dancer deals significantly more strikes. Okay, so we want 2 targets, 2 swords. Death from Above allows Blade Dancer to swiftly leap to a selected cell upon landing, deal damage to all adjacent targets. This ability can be used multiple times per turn. The Blade Dancer's main characteristic is weapon skill, agility and strength. Use dodge chance. You put me over there. You need to be fairly front line, go over there. Sister. Oh, you weren't the sister, you were the other one. You can just go there and Blade Dancer Lady. Start the battle.
Out my way.
Is that just a load more people have just turned up?
Done.
Okay, what's that? Good guy or a bad guy that just died?
Let's get to
I
it.
think we just parried.
Time to slaughter someone.
Rejoice in battle!
There you go there. 17%. 42. 42. Can't see you.
As the Emperor
Try you then.
commands, I act.
Missed. Gun, nope.
Let's make it quick.
Let's make it quick.
I'm here, maggot.
Yeah, it's got going pretty quickly. So get her in
What
there.
is this foreboding? Was that you? Or
Does she have the shout thing? Nope. Analyze you.
anything else?
That's Cabela. In that. Strike. That's cleave. Blade dance.
Was that on purpose? I'm not the enemy.
Did she just hit Adira? So it's not just us that takes it, it's them as well.
The shadows will see it done.
Here we go.
Show me what you've got.
You will not die in dishonor.
Scared yet?
I think they took out one of their own people.
Leave them, sir.
I think we need to get her a gun.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
And officer immediately grants an ally an extra turn. Do that.
It will be done.
Chop chop. Brace for
Victory is
impact.
imminent.
Skip that. Got that on me. Bit of half cover.
I'll see to it personally.
Nice, you.
Who if not me?
Follow my lead.
Nice. Shotgun blast.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. At your beck and call.
Nice. Do that one.
Let's get to it.
Rebel
Out
agitators.
of my way.
Let's get to it.
Who's this? Agenta. It won't let me get in there.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
85. So that go for you then. What's this one? Controlled shot. Nope.
I'll do it.
High momentum.
Let's get to it.
Why did I not see this?
Who's turn it? Adira. Get around there. Can I get anybody with this? No. No.
That is not my destiny. No can do.
No. Can't get you over.
Not this Scryer's job. I'm not so sure.
On you.
Will do.
Can't actually get her in close enough. Death from above. Nope.
Time to slaughter someone.
Need to get this a better weapon.
Just a minor setback.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
And me. Nope. Get you in there. Not sure I'll be able to see that guy from here.
I won't compromise my principles. I won't stand for it.
I can't see anybody.
I must not falter.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done.
And you,
Let's make it quick. Let's get to it.
Sacrifice will forge our way to victory.
High momentum.
who's that? Somebody's down. Oh,
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
85, 85. 85. Do you? Because if you hit, you're probably dead.
Eradicated.
Yeah, take you down.
Not my worst day.
I will avenge you.
Oh no, she's down.
I am your blade and shield. I shall not count you. The other side awaits.
Just have to do that one.
High momentum.
Then 95. Come on.
Onwards!
You're getting there. You can take this guy out, hopefully. Yay, we did it. And everybody's up again. More level ups. For the next attack against the target affected by the next one, just do that. And logic. Take use. Do that one. Toughness, yeah, definitely. Well, the 40 wounds, Imperial character gain 10 bonus to characteristics and resolve. Yeah, do that one. Just doing this at random now. Slightly. Precise attack. Yeah, do that one. And take use. You get that one because you already got the other one. Do that one as well. You get back in the fight. Increases the average resolve. I like that one. Yeah, bloodoggery. And you. You've already got strength. Oh no, must have misclicked. Agility for you and that one. Right, you want to have an extra sword. I do want to have one of these swords. And can have that as a backup. You have got that. I need to remember to switch between those. You've got a sword as a backup already. Got a pistol. Kind of want to use that myself. But I'll do. Double slit gloves. I've got them already, haven't I? No, but I've got something better. What's this? Tactical goggles. Said them a helmet would be hit chance. I want you to be able to use that. What's all this stuff in here? Notable other. Okay. Las guns, shock batons. Oh, I didn't check all them for. Okay, we didn't check them for. You've got something. You've already got an armored body glove. That's 25% armor already. Do I swap you out? Where was it going? Not that way. I'll sleep up there, but I want to have a look down here first. Blind madman. Yep, that's just a dead end, so it was this way straight ahead.
Let us not dawdle. You will beg for mercy, but I will grant
another
none.
fight.
Crush him!
Okay. And put me there. You obviously want to be. Where's the bad guys? Up front somewhere. You can go there. You can go somewhere up there with him. You go there. You can go there. There. Me, I actually don't like being there now.
Here we go.
Fight our way through again.
Out of my way. Let's make it quick.
Ooh, she's took some damage this time. Okay, I want her to do attacks against random targets.
My blade whispers your name.
Even taught you to fight like this?
So, keep forgetting they can't do it when he's right next to it. Okay.
As the tenets demand. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Yep.
Show me what you've got.
Show me what you've got.
Let's get to it.
My ears are ringing.
And can you get you? 85, 85. See what happens if I blow that up.
For the weak.
Okay, they're explosives. I just wasted that opportunity as well.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Here we go.
That was a pointless thing, but at least I know that they explode. So I need to get her away from there.
Let's get to it.
Where was... No, it was the wrong guy. And... Go
My
there.
place is at the fore.
Oh, he parried it.
I will do my duty.
It's just me now. Can I get anybody from here? I can. 95 and you. Can I get you? 95 and you.
On it.
Another one down. Shouty? Shouty. Oh, nearly killed him. And you.
Was that you? Or...
Take you out. That didn't do much. Fully push themselves.
Do not dare ask.
You.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Out my way.
There's too many bad guys. Whoa, what happened
Hold
there?
on. Let's make
Look,
it
she's
quick.
taking some damage. Might have to retreat her.
An offering of blood.
Up in the air, it's landing. Did 8 damage to adjacent enemies. Blade dance. Next single melee attack special. Yeah. Do that. On you. It does immediate returns to start turn. That doesn't help. Do that one.
Death is a blessing.
Let's get to it.
Dodge. Dodge.
Let's get to it.
High momentum.
Go there.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
Pick you up. Miss. Of course you missed.
Let's get to it.
Cleanses the body!
Here we go.
I've suffered worse.
Stop taking damage,
Aim for the
everyone.
heart next time.
Oh, this is other bad. Do a reckless strike. Nope.
It will be done.
Oh, both parried.
Don't let your guard down. I'll
Let's try.
see to it another
Ooh, we
enemy
got him.
down.
Adira. Get forward. Shout at you. A warning on you.
Anything else?
Suppose weakness on you.
Will do.
Cassia, I want you to just retreat slightly.
My heart
Ah.
still beats. Me? If you insist, Lord, I'll die with grace at least.
Let's get to it.
Okay, she's took one out.
Didn't
Out
even
of my
flinch.
way.
Come, the other side awaits.
Okay, did she just like take them out? And we'll go
Trust
that.
me. Killing brings me no pleasure.
reach 3 my. That. Yeah, do for that one.
I'm here, maggot.
Oh. They just killed one of their own people. Let's get you out of there, but
Rejoice in battle.
no, I tried to get you out.
Show me what you've got.
And you only 50. It's only 52 again. I'll just try it anyway.
High momentum.
And you.
It's as good as done. Never stood a chance.
I suppose your weakness.
On it.
Parry. Forewarning.
Will do.
So it's that light push and the cells, increasing the cactus. Okay, let's just do.
I'm
You.
afraid not. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Let's make it quick.
Let's make it quick. Let's just try
The
and take you
shadows
out.
will see it done.
Blade dance. The one down.
Let's get to it.
Ooh, missed the power swing. Can I get to anybody? I can get to this guy.
At your beck and call.
Do that. Can I get to anybody from here? Can't.
I'll make it happen.
95. Rebel Commander.
I refuse.
Do that. Will that kill him? Might do if we get the 6. Yep.
Here we go.
Skipping her because I don't want to get her in the fire line.
Stay with us.
No, another one down.
Just a minor setback.
Oh, that's all that cover gone.
Victory is imminent.
Oh, I didn't quite get it. Reckless
At your
strike.
beck and call.
High momentum.
So I've only got like 2 left to take out. There and there.
Who, if not me? Another enemy down.
Ooh. That was a lucky shot. Now go over here.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Do that and we go.
Anything else?
You can do worse, but not by much.
Can't do the shouty thing. What's this one again? Oh, warning, you.
Out of my way.
One fewer target.
One fewer target. Whew. Oh, whoa. Got that stuff. Stick to where you were.
I'm still new to the art
Place
of
in a great hurry,
exploring.
but take them out as there were a chance to activate it.
I always have a backup plan.
Cast your eye there.
Disarm. Disarm.
The Emperor favors me today.
Don't look like I can get out of here. Oh, I can. Where are we? What are we supposed to be doing here? Pick the lock.
That wasn't so difficult.
Death World Origin Light Flak Armor. Nice. That was it. Just a little bit of bonus stuff.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
I better myself through my service. Duty prevails.
Duty prevails. Hopefully this is another fight. Looks like it might be.
Change is coming. The edge is nigh.
The blinded ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
Fire on the nearest target! Don't kill the tech priest! We need to take him alive!
Find it. And let their enemies breathe not.
Do it! Oh my!
What? Okay, that was a surprise.
May knowledge be thy fate. Let the cycle be discontinued.
The chatty time is chatty time. Man dressed in crimson should not have survived an explosion like that. However, he is alive. He reason of the respirator that covers half his face.
Not another step.
Okay. Adeptus Mechanus.
Flee, for I am death.
Okay.
By the throne! What is that servant of the Omnissiah made of? Adamantine? Ah, placid.
And rogue Trady Glitchy von Valancius. I mean you in LL.
I identify you as a member of a high stratum belonging to Rogue Trader House von Valancius. I am detecting no need for confrontation.
Good.
The convoy received an order to meet you. It is no longer functional. Therefore, I propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers.
Okay. How did you manage to kill off a slew of people and blow up the sacred machine without laying the finger on it?
This was my doing.
Yes.
The voices are being weird about him. They're saying garbled, conflicting
they now?
things. Like they're talking about completely different people. But he's not a threat to you. Even if that's a bit hard to believe after all the fireworks.
Who are you?
I identify as Magos Pascal Haneman of the priesthood
Okay.
of Mars. By the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance personnel of the station Altar Templum Calixis X-17.
Okay.
Altar Templum Calixis. I have heard the name before. The station appears on House Orcelio's star charts in the
Okay.
Furibundus system, not far from the void colony of Footfall. You have traveled a long way to come here, esteemed Magos.
Why do you wish to see the governor?
I came here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, Archmagus Amonat, summoned me, and I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting. And I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's current location. My escort was ordered by their commander to discontinue their movement and await to be merged with your group. Then, due to their incompetence, they let themselves be killed.
I'm not sure let themselves is the right
It was an
word.
unacceptable complication to my task.
I invite you to join my retinue.
Acknowledged. Predicting successful and mutually beneficial cooperation.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay, so I've got to send one back. I don't want to send her back. I'll send Cassia. And he... Intelligence... Forge world characters... Persuasion, coercion, commerce can be based on intelligence instead of fellowship. Plus 3 deflection against burning. Stacking 10 plus bonus hit chance and dodge reduction against any target. First attack in combat with any plasma meta or power weapon. Yeah, maybe. Okay, fresh target. That's operator. Do that one. Intelligence, you can have that. There. Tech use. Okay. Got a lot of stuff here. So you've got an axe and a las gun. Dogmatic. You can have that for now. So this is light. Death World Origin. Tempted to change it into that. Oh, that was cooler. Definite. Tempted to give somebody a shotgun. Nope, not you. His armor's already better. Get shotgun instead as his secondary. You got a sword as your second. Go in there. Your armor's already better. Leave you with that. Have that as well. And I'll leave you as you are. Skirmisher boots. Do I have any boots on? Deals damage to an enemy. The wearer has 25% chance to gain 2. Okay. Okay, I think this is good for tonight. Because it is just approaching 11 o'clock, which is when I usually call it night. So, hope you enjoyed the stream, because I've enjoyed playing this. And it's a bit interesting. Might have to change the title of this stream, because it's nothing like what I planned so far. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon. Night all.